Hey everybody, nice to see you. All right, guys, I'm just going to shout out to DGD that we are off and we'll be off. On our way, that is. Let me grab this. There it is. There's that infos. Copy. Yep, that's good. And we go to DangerGreyDisco. Yes, sir. Here. This. Yes, sir. And where'd that go? Oh, right. I'm like, where the hell did it go? Got it. If you guys haven't seen my the lore video for this coming season yet, it went out yesterday, and it is something I'm very, very proud of. It's quite good. So if you are wanting to know more about the history of Esperia, and especially the Celestials and the Hypogeans, and everybody in between, all the other factions, this is the place to learn all of it. We covered all of it in under 2 hours, so it's quite a lot of information, and I've gone through and given the whole thing timestamps. So check it out, and let me know what you think in the comments. Chains of Eternity Lore Deep Dive is up now on the YouTube. In other news, let's get this underway. What up, Hawk? Bell, nice to see you guys. I know the new loading screen with the snow, isn't it? Oh, I haven't seen it if it's a new one from the resets today. We're gonna go right into the story at resets. You mean the one with the snowmen, right? Unless it's a new.
No threat.
Yo, it's so shiny. I don't know if I could take it. Playing with all these Paragon 4s for real.
Want to make it even? Each blaze just adds to my radiance.
Yes, this feels so real.
We'll just run this real quick, and then we'll get into the story.
Good defense and offense.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
It just occurred to me that although it doesn't let us add photos here, I can use LORSAN now. I'm so geeked about it. At least I don't think it will it now? Did that ever change? Oh, of course, now they will. They wouldn't before, but now they will. Man, this Pioneer has been like, it's funny, this has been like the most ghetto Pioneer server yet out of all the experience, which is funny because it's the, you know, the newest one, and it's just been like a real shit show. What's that look like? I gotta see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But I mean, I think mine's better. My LORSAN picture. I mean, of course it is. That's pretty close. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty close. All right. I love that we hit him behind me. It's so good. It's so great. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, it makes me happy. Okay.
Good defense and offense.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
So I started playing Companion again today, guys. I started playing Companion again because of Clary's, what do you call? Cosplay that she did of Lenneth. It inspired me to get on a Companion again.
A bit of luck.
it is a really great game. I kind of rage quit after they wouldn't give me those, you know, the free 50 heroes that everyone's supposed to get if you played AFK Arena. They wouldn't let me have them on an account on a new server, even though I had cashed them in on the original time I logged in, but I hadn't utilized them yet. I hadn't utilized any of it. And I didn't know about the guilds thing. You can only join a guild on your server, just like in Journey. For some reason, they decided that was a thing to adopt rather than... none of these decisions make any sense to me, but you know what? It's not my company. But anyhow, I burned that benefit, that huge benefit that you get on the first account I made, because it never occurred to me I'd need another one. And so when they wouldn't swap it for me, even though I haven't used it, that really pissed me off, and I haven't touched it in like 3 months since then. But I did today, and it really is a lot of fun. It always was. I always liked it. I just, you know, couldn't abide by the fact that I would have to start from absolute scratch, even though I didn't have to, technically. Or I shouldn't have had to. There's a better way to say it. So... but I decided, since that's the case, I'm actually going to play that account with the heroes on it, and I just won't be able to join the Arsonists Guild on this mode. But honestly, it's half full of people that aren't Arsonists anyway because of these restrictions, so it's no big deal. I'd rather play with the cards because I don't have enough time to play you know, and go from... It's not like I don't have the time to play from... The reason I haven't been playing is mostly because I don't have time to. And the being pissed off about the heroes thing was just kind of icing on the cake. So since it's either you know, basically it's nothing or this, I decided I'll just play, and you know, I can't join that guild, but whatevs. So I am running around again.
May the glorious rippling flames bless you, my traveler.
Well, just in time.
The general has asked me
For the divine...
Who's this? Shield for others, armor for my... For the light bearers. For the light bearers. For the light bearers. For the light bearers.
Nice, Hawk. Couple of smaller bosses. That's what's up. Well done. Like the shadow bosses? You did them both? Solo? Calling it again. So
What's a masquerade ball like?
oh, I see. The strongholds, you mean? Yeah.
Do we have to wear weird clothes and paint our faces?
Did you, Belle? Thank you. I appreciate that.
There is no need for any peculiar attire, my friends. Merely something elegant befitting a ball, or perhaps a mask, if you so desire.
Wait, dancing with a mask on?
I want a mask.
In the aftermath of the Divine War, it was tradition for the people to don Hypergean costumes and parade through the streets during the festival, pursued by an enthusiastic crowd. Over time, this evolved into the masquerade ball we know today. In our current times, guests prefer to showcase their charm rather than masquerade as unsightly Hypergeans. So now, attendees wear their finest garments to the ball, while some choose to don Hypergean masks as a nod to tradition.
Oh, so we should get new outfits and masks?
If you find yourselves in need of attire or masks, there is a clothing trader in Cedar Town where you may discover something suitable. And do remember, the ball is to be held at the Southeast Plaza atop the highest hill in town.
Don't worry, Chibi's got a good memory.
I must attend to the matter of the undead now, but I shall see you at the ball.
See you there! We should start preparing our outfits too.
And one more thing. Do be careful. I may be wrong, but I cannot shake the feeling that this festival may not unfold as smoothly as one might hope.
Thank you, Mr. Fairmore. We'll be careful.
A person with two hamsters, one in a metal helmet and the other in a pointy hat. It's you!
Huh? Do you know us?
You must be Her Highness's esteemed guest. She personally entrusted me with preparing your outfits. Don't worry, everything's already paid for. Here you go.
Wow, thanks! Her Highness is so thoughtful. Wait, what about our masks?
My apologies, noble guests. I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find any masks that would fit your faces.
Looking suave. Love it. It goes great with my open shirt. And that smooth little necklace there that Magister wears with this coat. I do love this coat. It really is a shame it's a pay to win thing, but I try to make the most of it on Pioneer. Raffle. In some ways it's funny, like it's like even funnier far away, because Like, it's kind of impressive that he's so hidden. But maybe mediums. I don't see much of a difference between medium and far, to be honest. Cool. Hey, it's Lobie. Y'all ready for this?
Good evening, everyone. You have arrived just in time. The ball is about to begin.
Good evening. Wait, you didn't change into your ball attire. I was hoping to see you in a formal suit.
Ah, sorry to disappoint. I still have the duty of patrolling the area and addressing the undead situation. A formal suit would be rather impractical.
You're the politest and most courteous wolf I've ever met.
That being said, I urge everyone to remain vigilant. The number of attendees is considerable, and I harbor concerns that some unwelcome guests may arrive.
Don't worry! We can take care of ourselves!
Ah, there you are. It's me, your ever-loyal friend Lorsan. Just hanging out here all by my lonesome for what feels like ages.
Oh, come on! You're so dramatic! If you act like that, you'll never find a dance partner!
Oh, you've got it all wrong. At a ball like this, a bit of flair is what really gets the party going. Plus, no matter how over the top I get, I'm definitely not the star of this show. Word on the street is that Her Highness is going to pick a lucky guest to kick off the ball with her. That person is going to steal the spotlight.
Who knows? Maybe it really will be you.
Thanks for the good wishes. If I actually got to dance with such a lovely princess, I'd be over the moon.
Madam Gerda, you're here too.
Of course! I love a good crowd. Cedar Town's festival is the liveliest time of the year. If I didn't have the hot springs in to run, I'd be enjoying myself even more. Look, under the goddess's blessings, Her Highness looks so full of life, much healthier than before. She's like a bonfire on a winter night. Without her, the festival wouldn't be the same. Yes, she used to love visiting the hot spring, but she hasn't been back since her illness.
Her Highness's captain of the guard mentioned she's fully recovered now. Just look at her. She seems so cheerful.
Okay, refresh my memory, fam. When was she sick? What were we doing when the princess was sick? Who told us that and how long did it last? I don't remember that at all. Must have been yesterday. On this account, of course. I mean, I know we were skipping through a bit of stuff. Was that maybe while we were doing the ghost thing with LORSAN? That must have been when she was sick, huh? So were they must have been performing rituals on her then. And now she's better, quote unquote, but probably she's been prepared for this or something, you know? Like they're like preparing her for a feast or something. It feels like Hansel and Gretel. Feels a bit like that, maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure what they're trying to do to her, to be honest. But it's definitely gonna be cool, I think.
That's the kind of energy a young girl should have. What are titles or riches worth compared to good health, right?
You're absolutely right, madam.
So, remember to visit my hot spring often. It's great for your health. And I'll even give you a 20% discount.
Still no indication of the Hierophant's arrival.
The Hierophant of the Duchy of Whiteridge? Was he supposed to be here?
Traditionally, the Hierophant oversees the opening ceremony, the ball, and the lighting of the ice sculpture, offering blessings for the festival.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember them mentioning that she was sick and she said, "I'm feeling better now," or something like that. I do remember that. But, I guess that's when we heard about it. Maybe it was before we got here she was sick, huh? Maybe that's the implication. It wasn't just recently, it's right before we arrived, perhaps.
Right. We didn't see him at the opening ceremony.
I have heard that he is gravely unwell. May the goddess grant him a swift recovery.
I saw you all earlier, but Father pulled me away before I could say hi.
Talking behind my back again, are we?
Father!
All right. Are these the new friends you mentioned?
Ah, you carry a great presence and elegance. I hope you enjoy the ball.
As Siren has wisely noted, today marks a joyous celebration. Let's not be too formal.
Anyway, Magister, will you join me for the first waltz of the ball?
Did you guys see that Siren's kit leaked? There's a kit for Siren. Let me find it. If you aren't on the Analytica Discord yet, this is the kind of thing you're missing out on. Let me show you how to navigate to it, in fact. You would go to... See if I can navigate to it, in fact. Okay, here we go. We're on Discord, and we are at... Hold on. Two... And okay, sorry. Raffle. Okay, so we're at Analytica Discord, which is discord.gg/Analytica. and you would go to the Journey News right here under Infos. So many kits leaked from our main man Watt. And here we go. Sirens kit. Gravitic Requiem, Arcane Barrage, Cursed Grasp. Siren uses magic to lift the nearest enemy into the air, imprisoning them for 1 second before hurling them into the area with the most enemies, dealing... So he has that artifact from season 2. Picking someone up, and they love doing that, man. They keep trying to make that work. Shut up, Zoth. Mostly I'm sorry to Zero. Apparently I sent Zero my announcement instead. I thought I was in my announcements and I was in like DMs with Zero. Poor guy. He's like, at everyone, it's just you and me. When casting the skill, Siren prioritizes target enemy who's neither unaffected nor steadfast. Right. So, which is cool. That way he tries to find someone it'll work on. That's a neat little change to it. And then Gravitic Requiem. This must be his all... Yeah. Selects a tile and summons a black hole that lasts for 6 seconds with its center covering a 1-tile radius. Enemies within the center take 80% damage per second, while those at the edges take 40% and are pulled inward. Wow, it's a real black hole. The nearer the enemies are to the center, the stronger the gravitational force. Non-boss enemies within this... That's so cool. Within the center are immediately defeated if their current HP is below Siren's 15% of his, I guess? And their HP ratio is oh no. I don't know what this means, but yeah. Increases black holes damage to enemies within the center. Blarg, blarg, blarg. Okay. Cool. And then the rest of it is Hero Focus. When in battle, increases his crit. Okay. His EX ability. Draws on spells from his memories, casting them in the following sequence when a battle starts. Grants himself 20 haste for 8 seconds. Which he is unaffected. Deals 100% damage to the rearmost enemy, imprisoning them for 2 seconds and preventing them to move or act. Nice. Conjures a dark flame across the battlefield, dealing a big amount of true damage to everybody. Increases the damage to higher, and then his plus 10 is... His plus 5 increases the damage of the true damage. His plus 10, if Merlin is present on the enemy's side... Why would Merlin be present? Oh, if you're not fighting, okay, so if it's PvP, is what that means. So, in PvP, Merlin is silenced for 8 seconds when a battle starts, preventing Merlin from casting it. That's cool, man! And that's how you know he's gonna be a bad guy. Not that we didn't know already, but... shut up, Slowby, I know. It's terrible. Did you see they pulled the twins down? They pulled them down, and they're gonna rework them before they release them, apparently. I mean, not for long. It was only like a day or two. They delayed yeah, it's only going to be a day or two of changes, apparently, but they're doing something. Preventing Merlin from casting any skills. Any skills Merlin would have cast when a battle starts are triggered after the silence ends, at which point Siren loses 5% of his current HP. If Merlin is absent, Siren permanently increases his own attack by 15% instead. Which is another solid skill, and worth the plus 10. That is a really cool... I like his kit a lot. He's a neat hero, man. I'm gonna be all about that. S tier, definitely an S tier light bearer. That sounds great. Wow, it's a really cool kit. Yeah, I hadn't looked at it yet. You guys wanna look at any other ones? Hold on. I looked at some of these, but not all of them. Let's look at Valka's kit. I know, it's Zoth, that's kind of funny when you put it like that. The twins needed a rework and they haven't been out yet. Yeah, well, that's the Pioneer server doing the work it's meant to do, you know? Oh my god, communist Bugs Bunny. No idea why that's there, but hey, all right. Wait, where's the kit? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Who is this? Oh, it's Toku. Yeah. Okay. Valka kit. Skill 1, level 4 is translations. As everything subject to change. Okay. Her EX ability. Wait, no, let's read it from the start. It does, Slowby. He's like, it wouldn't surprise me if Siren is a child of the Violet Orphanage. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he's a child of the Violet Orphanage, and if which is like where Isabella went to, and Sylvina broke out right away, or she may have never even gone. But that's where Isabella is. So Isabella is Sylvina's sister, and Scarlet went there from AFK Arena, and Moro from AFK Arena. His kit has that same. Moro's a light bearer, and Scarlet as well. That when they came out, everyone was saying, "Oh, this is like a Hypogean kit. That's a hypo kit. It's a hypo kit." There are these dark magic light bearer heroes, and all of them were children of the Violet Orphanage so far. Okay. Her ultimate for Valka applies a stack of panic to an enemy with her normal attacks, lasting 10 seconds. After 4 stacks, the enemy is struck with a sudden fear of battle, falling into a panic state for 10 seconds and losing 10 haste. Okay. After 4 stacks. Got it. And she applies the stacks with her normal attack. She can only cast Blooming Terror on adjacent enemies who are in a panic state. Okay. This skill consumes 100 energy and removes the enemy's panic status, stunning them while executing 2 powerful slashes. Each slash deals true damage, that's what's up, equal to 6% of the target's max HP, and recovers 350% of Valka's HP. Nice! Life Leech. You know I'm about it. Wait, is that true, Zoth? Is that true? Afterwards, Valka draws her sword to land another slash, dealing true damage equal to 12% of the max HP and knocking them down. Each slash is capped at something. While casting, she's unaffected and can only use this skill on the same enemy once every 6 seconds. Increases the damage of the slashes and the stuff. Each slash damage is capped at twice what it says up here. That's good. Okay. Valka refines her combat skills and masters new sword techniques as she levels up. Each sword technique is considered a normal attack with its own cooldown. Soul Slicer, when there is one more adjacent enemy, or more than one, Valka consumes 300 energy to deliver 2 slashes, each dealing damage. Wrecking Blade, when there is only one adjacent enemy, Valka consumes 300 energy to perform a slash, dealing the same damage. She then leaps into the air to deliver a more powerful slash, dealing more damage and knocking them down for 1 second. Restless Chase, when there are no adjacent enemies, Valka consumes 150 energy to roll toward the nearest enemy within 3 tiles, dodging high-arcing projectiles from normal attacks, and gaining a shield that blocks. She then executes a powerful slash. That's neat. When there's nobody near her, it only takes half her energy to do this like roll towards an enemy within 3 tiles, and she dodges everything on the way there and gains a shield and then gets a huge big slash on them. The damage of it is increased. No, Soul Slice, whatever that is, whichever one that is. That's the one where there's more than one. for each hit. The damage of the first hit of Wrecking Blade is increased. Damage is okay, right, blah, blah, blah. When the battle starts, she gains a shield that blocks a 1/4% damage for each ally within one tile. Right, anyone touching her, that's good. In addition, Valka increases the attack speed of these allies by 50 until the battle ends. Unless it goes up later. Hold on. No, it doesn't go up, but damn, 50 attack speed for everybody touching her. That's gonna be monstrous for, like, DR and stuff, man. I hope so. Upon taking ultimate skill damage from an enemy within her attack range... So this is her EX ability now. Upon taking ult skill damage from an enemy... Valka instantly blocks the attack and becomes immune to the damage. Jeez. She then casts Blooming Terror on them without consuming energy or removing the enemy's panic without spending energy or removing their panic status. Instead, she recovers energy. While casting, she's unaffected and can only use this skill on the same enemy every 10 seconds. That's pretty quick. Damn, she's gonna shut down people with their ults, dude. That's really good. I wonder if... When it says she blocks the attack... I'm sure that just means her damage taken, but... She then casts something on them that... Okay, Blooming Terror. That's her mark, right? I think that's just the mark that she leaves on them. Anyway, yeah, energy recovery from Blooming Terror. Within 10 seconds of casting it, her own attack speed goes up. Yeah, so that's a neat kit, man. And her enhanced force, when the shield granted by something is active, she recovers extra energy from her normal attacks. Dude, she's got a really strong kit. I think we could agree. So Blooming Terror is those slashes from her ultimate. She stops their ultimate and casts her own. That's awesome. Yeah, that's strong, man. Okay. All right, cool. Well, neat. And Callan... Yeah, this homie. I heard that he is Carolina's brother, plot-wise. But, I don't know if that's true. His eye just makes me think of Odin from AFK. Or Arena. So I'll be interested to see if he plays into the Void Realm at all with that Graveborn looking eye. I mean, it's definitely a Quaidum, Graveborn, potentially Void Realm related eye. Where's the pins here? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Start a battle. Wait, what's his, do we know what his class is and stuff? I remember seeing it. He's a warrior or a tank. Tank, maybe? I think he's a tank. His ultimate, at the start of battle, he gains a shield of 200% and is unaffected, but cannot take actions. The shield decays at a rate of 20% of, shield is active. It absorbs half of the physical and magical damage taken by allies within a 2-tile radius. Yeah, that's a tank move. Dang. Nice ult. Big ol' shield. It decays, at 20% per second, but it eats half the damage taken by everybody within 2 tiles of him every time it goes off. That's a big ol' shield covering everyone. When activated, he channels for 10 seconds. Oh, that's an opening. That's his opening move, it says. When it's activated, channels for 10 seconds, so you gains a shield and remains unaffected. Absorb 50% of the magical damage. Oh, it doesn't decay. Okay, sick. Oh, that's even... Oh my gosh. So at the start of battle, it's a 5-second shield that decays. His ultimate is a 10-second shield that doesn't read like it decays at all. It just covers half the damage everybody within 2 tiles takes for 10 seconds. And like, let's be clear, 10 seconds is a long time. That's usually the minimum time for someone to repeat their alt. Unless they're like merrily or something. 10 seconds of battle is pretty much the cycle time for most alts. Like in Honor Duel, you know, it like limits you to every 10 seconds on those ones that change the resource spend for the alt. Anyway, that it sounds like it's gonna have a whole lot of uptime is what I'm trying to say. He's got flails, which is also super cool. Swings his flails to deal 180% damage to an enemy twice. He then slams on the ground, dealing 170% damage to all enemies in a rectangular area in front of him. Converts 21% of the damage absorbed by his shield into Golem's might. When actively used, unleashes the stored might, equal down to damage to enemy. Oh, nice. He stores up that damage and then launches it at enemies within a 2-tile radius. The same radius. That's dope. It's like Thorin. So he sucks up all that damage and then spits it back out in the same radius. That's really cool. That's like Thorin's ability, except it's in a full circle. It's not aimed in a direction, which makes it even better in some ways. Any non-summoned allies' HP falls below 30. He lets out a wrathful howl, dealing 50% damage per enemy to all enemies up to 8 times and stunning them for a half a second. While casting the skill, Kallen becomes unaffected. The skill can be used once per battle. Increases damage to 60%, increases stun duration to 2 seconds. Wow. So the first time someone goes under 30%, he goes apeshit and hits every single enemy for a bit of damage 8 times, including stuns. Oh, wow. And at plus 10, the stun is 2 seconds, not a half a second. Wow. When gaining a shield, Kallen recovers HP equal to 10% of the shield's max value. Cool. Sick, man. That's a cool tank. He's a good tank. I'll be very interested to get to try start using him. That's exciting. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wait, let's get this prepped again for story time, because it's about to be story time again. Story time. Where's it at? There it is.
Did you help me? But I also heard from Faramore that you saved so many people on your way here. How amazing! And you're super handsome, with this profound aura about you. I can't explain it, but there's this sparkle in your eyes, just like the stars. You must have accomplished great things. You carry yourself so nobly, talk so elegantly, And you even have 2 familiars with you. How cool is that? And even if you're not someone grand, it totally doesn't matter. Father said I could pick my dance partner, and I just want someone I like. Come on! This year's opening waltz is my absolute favorite. The Dance of the Snowflakes. Ooh, listen! The music is about to start.
Yeah! Dancing emojis.
I didn't expect you to dance so gracefully. It's totally delightful. So, did you take lessons?
Why, actually, yes. In fact, I got to take ballet at Ballet Met instead of gym class in high school because I was a professional actor. Thank you for noticing, Yelena. I had to have like my administrator sign off, or your counselor or whatever sign off on it, and everything. My ballet classes for high school gym class. I knew it would come in handy someday.
I knew it! Next time we meet, you have to introduce me to your dance instructor. Is that alright? Would you really teach me? That would be so awesome! Dancing with you is super fun! I wish we could just keep dancing forever, but I guess that wouldn't be proper. I'd love to just enjoy myself and forget about all the stuffy etiquette, but my father would totally scold me. He'd say, your behavior lacks decorum, and your actions reflect on the Vaduso family. Ugh. It's so hard being a good princess. Well, as a princess, I have my duties to fulfill. Whether it's dancing, socializing, or charity work, I have to stay on top of my responsibilities. But before all that, I want to give you a little surprise. Look, this is for you. That makes 6 petals, right? I pronounce you the chosen one for this year's festival, Magister. Isn't it exciting? Out of everyone here, you're the one I wanted to be the chosen one the most. I knew you'd be thrilled. Well, if I keep chatting, my father will definitely send Rodrigo to her. Don't leave yet. Stay here.
Sorry, guys. I realized she was quiet. Usually I have her quiet for me, but loud for you. And I just realized that she was quiet for all of you. So, but, you know, it wasn't the cinematic yet, so all good. But yeah, my bad.
You know, as a mage, I can feel it. There's something special about you.
Who are you?
Every sword is a witness.
Nice, Zoth. Yeah, you were playing basketball, and that's funny. And I was doing dance classes, but for both of us, it was for what we were gonna do, like at least out of high school. You know. I suppose you didn't end up in the NBA, but you played in college, which is, you know, the only. Other than the NBA, you did it all. So, in my opinion, you played basketball to the fullest. Hawk, I was just thinking the exact same thing. What the fuck is Valka doing here? Like, what is she doing? Why is she there? And did she bring those Graveborn? I don't remember. Did she bring them with her? Like...
It's okay. You're safe now. And look over there. See that white wolf, gentlemen? He's every undead's worst nightmare.
Really? Then I'm not scared anymore.
You were so brave through all of that. Seriously, I was shaking in my boots. But you're going to be someone incredible when you grow up. I just know it. All right, since you're so brave, stay close, okay? Just hang tight and watch us take care of the rest of these spooky undead.
Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. And everyone else, too.
Is everyone unharmed?
All good here. No one at the ball was hurt. Just scared out of their wits. But that cloaked woman. The undead arrived right after she showed up.
Indeed. I didn't smell any scent of the undead on her. Had I sensed their presence, I would never have allowed her entry into the ballroom. It is hard to say. Your Highness, I must extend my deepest apologies. It was due to my oversight that you were subjected to such distress. I beg your pardon.
Uh-oh. Shit froze. What? Whoa. Come on.
Is everyone
all good here, but that...
Indeed. I didn't smell any scent of the undead on her. Had I sensed their presence...
I wonder why she doesn't smell like one.
It is hard to say.
No, it's not your fault. That strange woman danced with me, and then she said something really weird. She got all spooky and lowered her voice, like, "Aren't you supposed to be dead?" For a moment, the air around us felt colder. I mean, I'm usually pretty brave, but come on, that was just...
Whoa. She sounds scarier than the undead in the ghostly getaway. Maybe the... Oh, Princess, that work. Don't worry. The Archduke will handle this. And Faramore is sharp as ever. Plus, this knight in shining armor right here won't let any harm come to you.
Lorsan misogynistic, mansplaining things to her. He's bunny-splaining. Oh, princess, that worried look doesn't suit you. The Archduke will handle this, and Faramore is sharp. The knight in shining armor right here won't let any harm come to you. I can't believe he's... I love that. Oh, princess, that worried look doesn't suit you. Hey, girl, don't frown. You're not pretty when you frown.
Your Highness, please don't worry. It was my duty, and I apologize for not protecting you sooner.
You guys, it's not like any of this was your fault. Look at me, I'm fine. I'm not some delicate little flower, okay? And if you tell me not to worry, then you're not allowed to feel guilty either. It's not like you taught the undead to crack the ball. Oh, here you go. I'm sure Father's not going to blame you for this. Look!
Everyone, the undead have been dealt with by our brave warriors. In the name of the Archduke of Whiteridge, I'm happy to announce the ball will go on. The goddess is watching over us, and under her protection, we shall finish this festival.
Wait, what? After all that just happened, we're really going to keep dancing?
Miss Hammy, it is precisely because the undead instill fear that the ball must proceed.
I don't understand.
According to the ancient legends of Whiteridge, these undead are said to be servants of Hypergeans, and this festival commemorates the heroes who once vanquished them. Every tradition of the festival is carefully observed, leading to the selection of the chosen one who lights the hero's ice sculpture, an act meant to invoke the hero's spirit for protection against the Hypergeans.
I see. But isn't it still dangerous?
I shall be ever more vigilant. Fortunately, the festival is drawing to its close.
Ladies and gentlemen, this after the ball.
Oh, that chippy thought saccharine block. Yes, but my history tutor used to say that the war against the Hypergeans was an impossible war to win.
It is a sign of the ancient hero's will.
The heroes had no chance. So, it's kind of like finding a flower with a seventh petal. And hey, who doesn't need a little bit of luck sometimes? You can try searching the floral ruins. I'll be waiting for you with...
Her Highness's suggestion is sound.
Mr. Faramore!
Yes.
But first, let's get some rest. We'll head out...
Okay. Cool. So where do we get that next? It's from the season is where we get that next couple of, like, how do I want the next artifact or whatever? Where does it come from though? Is it from this section? What's up, CJ? Okay, guys, could you see Lorsan and Madame Gerda, by the way? I could totally see it. He's her little bunny boy toy. And she's like big and gruff and grabs him like, come to mama! Oh my! Madame Gerda, you're not supposed to put that there. Oh! Well, I'll be. I never would have expected to like that.
Go away. I don't believe in any gods except Dura.
Huh? We just wanted to ask a question.
What? You're not here to preach? I'm so tired of hearing about the supreme deity recently. So, what did you want to ask about? I've seen one around here. Let me think. Right. I saw it in the Stoneheart Waste nearby. It began in the past few months. People claim that the true God personally answers their prayers. But I swear upon Jura, my ancestors have lived in White Ridge for generations, and I've never heard of such a god. Hold on. You're this year's chosen one, right? You certainly do look the part. Just head south. There are more ruins that way. It'll be easier to find a 7-petaled flower.
Are there many ruins around here?
Yes, this place was a battlefield during the Divine War. It may not have been the most intense area, but many warriors fell here. The fortresses from that time have long collapsed, leaving only broken walls and rubble. Just search the
oh my God,
flower bushes
Alistair.
by the ruins. With Dura's blessing, you'll definitely find it.
Wow, that's super helpful. Thank you.
Oh my God, dude. Wouldn't have pegged him for that type either.
We're here. Let's start looking. Hey, Magister, what's that over there? Hurry! I can't run anymore. Someone help! Magister, was that just an illusion? Well, this place was a battlefield against the Hypogeans. The echoes of that war might still linger. Let's stay extra cautious.
I guess I forgot we got this one. That's great. Okay, well, good. Wait. Where is, hold on. Shit, man. Sorry guys, resets and all that.
Those two kids again, and two warriors protecting them. They really stood their ground against that hypo fiend. They were so brave. Chippy hopes those warriors rescued.
Every sword is a witness.
Hello? These are the graves of the... Chippy will help... Oh! Magister! Hand all the sapphirine blossoms here!
Who else needs a little pick-me-up?
By the title of the swords.
A battlefield more merciless than
the most beautiful flowers can have the sharpest thorns.
The world has its own rules.
Every sword is a witness. Every sword is a witness.
Victory blooms most beautifully.
Ha! We used up our things well enough that I was able to not lose any. That's good.
Every sword is a witness.
Also, that could be done better. I was just trying to kill it. But now we can probably... Oh, we can't use them anymore. Damn, that's right. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, that's good probably for us. Let's use...
Keep them quiet.
I don't know, just to kill these guys.
Let's brighten up the battlefield.
A fog will settle over all of us.
Get ready for the showdown, folks!
Sure.
Let's savor this as though it's real.
Nice. All right, I forgot about the thing of using heroes though. Now we can't use it. Man, that's really gonna demand that you use certain heroes more. That's interesting. We won't be able to use Aaron over and over again for clearing groups anymore. We're gonna need other heroes that can group people up, you know? Okay, let's get out of here for now. And head over to VN. I'm not messing around. We're going straight into story, my friends. We'll leave it here.
Perfection needs no emphasis.
This was nothing. This was nothing.
Yeah, Popco. That's Pioneer server. Have you not seen my main before, Popco? Hey, we got the other buff. Perfect. Well done, fam. Good job, Hawk. And Zaxxas, I'm sure. But I know Hawk was a big part of it. You said earlier. That's great, man. Ooh. I wonder if these guys could kill these guys. I bet they can. Let's throw Rowan in instead. Yeah. Sure, I got faith. Do it. Wait, Lorsan's winter skin is only going to be for purchase? Is that for real? What a bummer. Are you kidding me? You're gonna have to buy that winter skin? Dude. Ah, that's a bummer. I love it so much. I love that skin. Oh man. Oh, this is that just like sucked all the air out of the room. Fuck. That's what it looks like to me. Is that what you guys are seeing when you look at that pop up? I thought we'd be able to earn it. I thought that was, oh man. Ah, dude. Man, that's so fucked. All right, well, anyway, let's do this. Everyone's gathered around here. Did you see that?
Thunder, lightning.
Oh, it's a hard fight. Okay. Sweet. All right. Well, damn, dude. This fight ain't easy. Okay. Shoot, that's why everyone's still standing here. Wowza. All right. Let's go. A challenge? I don't mind if I do. One sec, fam. That is convenient. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Remnants. That's like horribly disappointing. I hope people really flip out about that. Oh, apparently I had AFK Arena open this entire time. No wonder it was a little laggy during the cinematic. BlueStacks really fucks the PC. Even though it's a brand new PC and there should be no reason that BlueStacks should have any, I mean, like, on paper, it shouldn't even notice that it's running, frankly. But in reality, the way that those virtual machines work, they can still be terribly resource hungry and like choke off your PC, even if, you know, they say they won't and they're not supposed to. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, no, seriously, time to revolt, bruh. That's revolting. Funny. Oh, right, we gotta kill it again, huh? Because it died. Nice.
This was nothing. This was nothing.
Oh, well, whatever. We'll come back to it. All right, story time. Story time. After I do the only thing that I owe this guild. Can't neglect that duty. Let's do it. Let's do it better than yesterday, that's for sure. Yep. Yeah, something like that.
What kind of treasure awaits us today?
Yeah, let's try Vala. Why not? Let's do probably this. Yeah.
Another victory to my name.
Hey, you alright? Be more careful. The medicine's more potent, so the price needs...
It's not time. Power may make me more merciful. All right. The Maulers will inevitably gain glory.
He's here! He's here! Oh my gosh, of course he is! He's here! If his skin is out, he's here! He's here! He's here!
Now this'll be fun.
Ah! He's here! Bunny Boy is here! Ah! Yes, it will! Ah! I didn't know he was here! Let's do this! Okay, thank you, Kazard. Your services are no longer needed right now.
Now this'll be fun.
Oh, right, I forgot I moved him. Now he's right next to me. That makes sense. Makes more sense now. Okay.
Now this'll be fun.
Hi, everybody.
Now this'll be fun.
we don't have a lot of resources for this, fam.
Now this'll be fun.
I just saw. I don't even think. They should like give us some in our mailbox or something fun, right? Maybe there's a code I haven't used or no. Did they move the mail officially? It's moved now, huh? After the patch, yes, it is. It should be somewhere more front. You should be able to find it somewhere besides going in this menu, I think. Like it used to be, and that's a problem. I don't know why it ever moved. They don't have to get rid of it. They just need to scoot Rosy Cosmetics to like, or just move the mailbox. I mean, move the mailbox over here on the corner, right? Down along the edge over here. Something. Like. Help the noobs like me who are just gonna forget entirely that we even have mail. That happened on Pioneer for like the entire time it's been for like 5 days. I forgot that there was mail because so I've been running around with P2s while everyone has P4s because I forgot mail was a thing because it just never. I live and die by the exclamations. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's bad, man. It's bad. If it doesn't get exclamations on it, it doesn't exist. It's not a choice either. It's definitely not a choice I'm making. That's just how it is. Can we bust through this yet? No, tomorrow. Okay. Okay. I don't even need to look to know that I want to do rogues. Ooh, I got him up to. That's nice. Look at that, huh? I think it's the only one I have up that high. I'm pretty sure I don't have any others.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
It's really high. It's badass. I'm not even gonna try push it higher, man. It's ludicrous actually to be like, this is, I actually have one on this next level, and then like try to go to the. But my thinking was maybe it's because I have access to really good heroes here, because that, you know, that's. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what people had. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have Miko though. I want to think I do, but I don't. Not yet. Okay, we're good. We're good on that. Let's do it. Let's pull him. It would only increase our likelihood anyway. We're gonna get great luck. It ain't gonna matter. Vala.
the most beautiful thing a
Nice.
girl could wear. It's more charming than anything.
Yes, this feels so real.
Nice. I'll buy this. For sure. What do we get? Taunts from Pesto? Absolutely.
Food is coming.
Okay.
I'm so tired. Snow? I don't even have a way to melt it.
Okay, we'll get this too. Increases attack by 10% each time the caster deals a total of some with non-normal attacks. Up to non-normal attacks. Okay, so her alt. Up to a max of 30. Oh! I haven't read this. Have you guys read this yet? Oh! Carolina is gonna be so fucking good this year. This season. Wait. There's a haste effect gets added to this. Carolina is gonna be a destroyer this season. In every mode. Maybe not. But I could see it. I could see it happening. Maybe not. You know, it's... Honestly, at the end of the day, sometimes the numbers, when they're written like... no matter... You don't really know until you see it out there. Like, the numbers are just numbers. It doesn't actually mean anything. I have learned that over several years of gachas and hero releases. You really don't know till you get it out there on the field, you know. But on paper, that is a nasty chart, especially in a season where so far my general impression of it is that they toned everything down, like drastically. I would even argue that the game got to the strength of hero abilities. Many heroes, I feel like, got their stuff nerfed or changed to something that's more muted. It just feels like overall that's the impression. But so it stands out even more.
The general has asked me to protect you. Shield for others, armor for myself.
Let's get started. Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's get started. Tamesia. I wish I had more of her though.
So tired.
I know, baby girl, but you gotta wake up for me. Girl sleeps all day. Okay, nobody else needs me to go do that right now. Everyone's leveled. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So we got 3 of them finished. And let's go pull our boy or see if we can. I only have enough to pull once right now.
Now this'll be fun. Now this'll be fun.
We'll get him. Oh, that's it. That's all the LORSANs I can pull right now. All right, let's go earn some then. What better motivation could there be?
fog will settle over all of us.
New foes, new challenges.
Y'all like that?
Sleep and dream of me.
They're done. That's it right there.
A dream come true.
Quite a difference from the first poll, huh? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, if you do not want spoilers for the story of season 3, if you don't want spoilers, now would be the time to leave. I love you guys for hanging out. If you do want to leave, I could not care less. That is I respect it greatly, and no shame. Please, if you don't want to ruin it for yourself, enjoy it for yourself. Like, it's an experience that is each one's own, and I in fact would encourage people, if they're like, oh, maybe I don't know if I want, like, get into it. Even if it doesn't play, just like, even for me, I can get into it every time I do it. You guys know, I mean, I'll do this 3 times and I'll still be like, what, right? But that said, we're about to be in spoiler city right now. So we're like diving into the middle of season 3's, like, where I think we're gonna get to some chunky stuff like right now. So let's do it. I mean, right? Let me throw it in the title real quick. Let me put it. Let me be as absolutely fair to people as I can. I want to put it in the title of the stream. I'll take 1 second. And like maybe get my hair out of my face because I need a haircut. Oh man, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, that'd be terrible if it said testing new hero and then it came in, it was like full of spoilers. That'd be terrible. Yeah, no, I gotta let people know. Hey, sis. Waste not, want not. Time is a valuable thing. I'm almost done.
I will be praised for this, right?
Forest wisdom.
I also like that thumbnail right now though for this stream. Isn't that slick? I'm pleased with it. It came together, especially it was a quick one. It was not a sometimes I spend a lot of time on them. You wouldn't know it, but I do. But this one was a real quick one, and I like it. I like it a lot. I made that font to answer no one who's asking. I created that font as much as you can without literally getting a pen out. I mean, like I took one and shaped it and shaded it and added all the different layers of and all of it. So it's I have a lot of fun with it. I do. It's been like growing. If you look at my old thumbnails to my new ones. All right, we are ready. I had a thumbnail ready for this exact occasion because yesterday I thought it was today in game, and so I have it already made and we're ready to go. 303, episode 303 of Danger Grey is about to become episode 302. Except I'm not going to change that part. Fel, you can leave. That's cool. All right, I think that's legit. I think we're in good shape. Oh, probably I should.
Scanning the area. Found you.
Yeah, perfect. Changed it on Twitch too. Cool. All right, that's fair to everybody. Now let's get to it. Let's get with it.
Sleep and dream of me.
Damn, we got wrecked. Was that Muriel? Yes, it was. I saw something come roaring up the front just before I passed out and felt the burn. And right at the end there, it just went roaring up the middle, man. She's really good now with, oh, I can't wait to invest in that enhanced force. I'm telling you guys, she gets 300 attack speed. If they don't fix that, I haven't really tested it. We should fucking test it. Let's test it with single copy. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we doing that? Yeah, we even have, I even got her, I forgot we even, oh my goodness. Because you can't. Because you can't with single copy. The whole point is it's her enhanced force. Duh. Man. We could still try her. What's her seasonal charm? Yeah, they should upgrade the heroes in a real way though. Are they only upgrading Enhanced Force? Or they change in other parts of them too. Because like making them good only at max is like not. That's not. I don't know. I guess if that's all they ever said they were doing, it's better than nothing. Is one way to look at it. So. But then it's like if you're gonna do it, then do it. If you're gonna upgrade them, if you're gonna make them good, make them good. Don't tell us you're gonna make them good and not make them good. Basically, that's what it is. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Don't tell us you're gonna make them good and then not make them good. Am I right? Hey, we got enough. What do you get here? You get 3.5 and 45, and this increases the HP recovery amount. Yeah, we should see if overcharge can be used. Okay. Here we go, friends. Into the darkness. Valka knocks on the door. The sound echoes throughout the ruins, but no one answers.
Curious. Is she not here? Perhaps she is praying and did not hear us.
Your friend lives in a crypt?
Indeed. This is Carolina's home. This place was once the ancestral mansion of her kin. Her family was once one of the 3 great noble families in these parts.
It was. What about now?
Now, similar to the remnants here. Dead, decayed, and forgotten. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford to wait idly for her here. Come with me. Let us seek the undead flames to unlock the door. They are known among mortals as will-o-wisps. We can utilize these flames to light the lamps on the door and thus gain access.
So, these undead flames are like keys. Is the place where they're kept far from here?
That's a fair question, Chippy. It's a fair question.
Carolina holds a deep-seated love for this estate and has never left its confines. And the so-called keys reside within the ruins of the mansion.
Okay, we are in Carolina's home. So let's get with it. Valka knocks on the door. The sound echoes throughout the ruins, but no one answers. Your friend lives in a crypt. Yes, this is Carolina's home. The place was once her ancestral mansion of her kin. Her family was once one of the 3 great noble families in these parts. It was? What about now? Now? Similar to the remnants, they are dead and gone. Time is of the essence. We can't wait idly here. Come with me. Let us seek the... yeah, Valka, you're in a hurry. Like, we're not. Okay, so hold on. This is Carolina's house, y'all. Like, that's huge. We didn't know anything about Carolina until this moment. Nothing. She is related to another character this season, so it's not that much of a shock you would sort of expect to see her show up somewhere, but I love that it's as soon as things are getting thick, we are into Carolina's house. Carolina and her brother is, which is pretty well known, not a big spoiler, everyone's been talking about this. Callahan, I think, is the name. He's got kind of an Isolde shape to him. He's a big, brutish, Graveborn tank, though. Isolde was my first favorite character in AFK Arena. He's a character in a Graveborn in AFK Arena. Callahan, we read his abilities earlier, right? We read them right before we got into all this. So he has the big shield around him for two tiles out. He'll shield 50% of the damage that comes in for like 10 seconds is how it reads as his ult, which is so long that it sounds like the uptime would just be, especially if you haste it, if you can get it that hasted, eventually it sounds like you'd have 100% uptime to me. I don't know why you couldn't. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. He could be just a huge game changer for PvP, if not elsewhere too. So, and well, we can talk about that later. We should keep going with the story. That made me just thinking of that, but we'll talk PvP later. I'm excited about that ability that is it the mage had the cat. Why can I not remember his name ever? The dark-haired Jafar, whatever Jafar's name is. It's like Callahan, but shorter. Cyrax. Is that a Mortal Kombat guy? Cyrax. Whatever, him. He has that ability that relates to whether or not Magister is in the fight. That's just cool, man. That's a cool use of... That's like thinking outside the box. You're thinking out. I always think of Magister as outside the ring. So it's cool that they're bringing him into the ring, into the fight. So, but like I said, we talk about that later. So we're in her house. She's got this deep-seated love for the estate, and it never left its kind. It makes sense. She didn't want to leave her house. She loves her house. She carries part of it around with her. She's got her candlestick, man. At all times. Carolina loves her house, you don't say. No, I love it. I love a girl who brings her own light. You know? I'm a It's even funnier if you know me, but you guys can't know how much I turn lights off, because I only have them on around here when we hang out. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Yes, Chippy, let's.
Chippy has a question. If you put your special key where others can get it, doesn't that defeat the purpose of locking your secret door?
In truth, having a secure door is inconsequential. It may be essential when one is alive. However, for us who have experienced death and endured for eons, wealth and material possessions are of no import. We've witnessed those that we hold dear pass away one by one. Our surroundings slowly change into the unfamiliar until no link remains. In the end, we can only live in the ruins of our past, reminiscing and suffering the torture of our memories. People here fear us, cursing our names and ostracizing us. They wouldn't even dare come near, let alone steal or rob from this place.
This is heavy stuff. It's a lot to unpack. We can go into it deep later. We don't have to go through all. It's like too much almost. I can't do it like with a quick comment. This is cool though. Our surroundings slowly change into the unfamiliar until no link remains. That does sound what it would be like to die. In the end, we can only live in the ruins of our past, reminiscing and suffering the torture of our memories. So, this is so dope.
Locking the door serves more as a ritual, a memento of sorts. It gives us the feeling that we are not entirely dead, and provides a semblance of our former lives.
I didn't know becoming a Graveborn was so dreadful.
Not every Graveborn is subjected to such pain. Let's not dwell on it. The undead flames lie amidst the ruins of the main manor. We need to open the door as soon as possible.
She's such a babe. Valka's a total babe.
A dream come true.
That is the undead flame. However, there is but a single flame present here. Odd. There ought to be a pair of flames together.
Did someone steal it? Or did it secretly run away? Chippy has heard that some will-o-wisps like wandering around.
This type of flame does not typically wander off on its own, and there appear to be no human tracks in the vicinity. This entire region was once the property of Carolina's family. She may have placed a second undead flame in another part of the estate.
So that happened really quick, but suddenly there's some flames here. But there's a flame here, and we learn in the same sentence that there's supposed to be another one. Then, Chippy asks, did someone steal it or did it run away? He's heard so will-o-wisps are like floating bits of light out in swamps and stuff is usually what it's like, swamp lights, if you ever heard of that. That's at least how I know the term, if anyone doesn't, especially maybe non-English speakers or whatever. But it's a term for like lights out in a, you know, kind of mysterious lights in a swamp atmosphere. But in fantasy, of course, it could mean anything. But Valka says, no, this is not that kind of a flame. It's not like a mischievous, like, fairy flame. This is, yeah, will-o-wisps also are often associated with nature and, fairy kind of stuff. And she says, no, this kind of flame does not wander off on its own, meaning that it's some kind of, like she said, the undead flame. It stays in one place, like at that location. The undead don't exactly move around a whole lot. That's not their thing. Just generally speaking. And then she also adds that there's no humans around here who would have walked it, like, and anyway, there's no human tracks here, meaning that, like, something mysterious happened. But that's like so much information just delivered so casually, so quickly. Okay, this is right. Region was once the property of her family. She may have placed a second flight. All right, here we go.
All of this used to belong to her family? Wow, she must have had a very comfortable life.
Indeed, when she was young. Let us venture further into the valley to the east. That region was once Carolina's family garden, and further along, there is a clearing that served as a small hunting ground, which, naturally, was also a part of her property.
What kind of person is she?
When I perished in battle, Carolina had not yet been born. When we crossed paths inadvertently, she had already transformed into a graveborn. I was surprised when I saw her. She was a noble woman, unassuming and tranquil as a peaceful lake. What cause had the god of death to bestow the graveborn curse upon her?
How did she become a graveborn?
All I know is that her family maintained a deep connection to the temple. If we wish to gain entry into White Ridge Temple, she may possess the means to help us. As to how she became a graveborn, she never disclosed it to me, nor did I inquire. And indeed, I had no desire to ask. Back to the task at hand. Let us be off.
Undead flame isn't here. Let's keep going.
This was her family's garden. I recall Carolina mentioning that in her youth, she was fond of boating, and her father had a love for fishing. Playfully, she would churn the waters to frighten away the fish that were nearly caught. Her father never grew angry, but would chuckle, lift her up, and tickle her with his beard. It paints a lovely picture, does it not?
It does. It's a shame that Chippy and Hammy don't have parents. But it's all right. We have the Magister. What else did Carolina say?
Lightly pat Chippy's head. She and her father hung out a lot. She would churn the waters to frighten the fish away that were nearly caught. He would laugh rather than flip out. That is a really nice image. Chippy and Hammy don't have parents, but that's okay. We have the Magister. That's very cute. And Carolina's relationship with her father was super wholesome sounding.
With the passage of time, although the Hypogeans had vanished, their minions continued to roam the land. Numerous wars broke out, resulting in the deaths of many, Carolina included.
Guys, that jives with Esperian history. That is a well-written statement of facts right there. I'm very pleased with that version of events. That is correct. That sounds good. They've built on what was already established. That's exactly what I had hoped to see. So that's really good right there. Even though hypos are gone, their minions would still roam the land. Sure, that isn't mentioned. What's the word? Explicitly, but it jives. Yeah, and numerous wars broke out is true, resulting in the deaths of many. There's massive wars and lots of Graveborn action for 2,000 years after the Divine War. So totally.
She was granted the protection of the temple, and despite her becoming a Graveborn, the Acolytes silently allowed her to reside near the temple's grounds.
Why is that? Aren't all the people scared of the Graveborn here?
Carolina voluntarily sought to enter the temple in service to the goddess. Had she not met an untimely death, it is quite plausible that she would have become a saint, garnering the praise and admiration of the people. Therefore, to slip into the temple undetected, she is our best chance. No one is more knowledgeable about that building than she.
Okay. Y'all, Valka is stacked, am I right? Imagine she was 36, 25, 34. And I like the way you brush your hair. And I like those stylish clothes you wear. I like the way the light hit the ice and glare. I can see you moving way over there. If you wanna go and take a ride with me. I'm old.
forest wisdom.
We found it. So, these ice elementals were responsible for bringing the undead flame here.
These ice elementals are stronger than any I've seen. Must be the cold of White Ridge Mountain. I wonder if they can be taught some manners. It's quite rude to take things without permission. Valka, is this a part of Lady Carolina's territory too?
Sorry to interrupt, Chippy, but I just had to point out that this is an example of Hammy choosing violence. I wonder if they can be taught some manners. What an aggressive thing to say. I wonder if they can be taught some manners. Oh man, that's good.
Indeed. This was the family's forest and her father's favorite hunting grounds. Her brother would occasionally visit to capture creatures for his research. Yes. When he was among the living, her brother appeared to be a well-versed scholar of magic, and the siblings shared a close relationship.
Among the living?
He too has now become one of the Graveborn. Her brother prefers to avoid the company of others, and even I seldom have the chance to see him. Now that we've located all the undead flames, let us return and unlock the secret door.
Oh, my first time, you guys. This is my first time. I've wanted this for so long. What a moment. What a moment. What a moment. I have never been the first one on a cairn before when it was current content. I've never, this is a big one for me. I gotta drop my kitty cat. Yeah. And I want it to be big. Yes, there it is. Let's go. Let's go. Ha. I've all these they're all so fast. Ah! I'm looking at you, Atlas and Kim and just all you guys. You're so fast. All of Analytica, they're too fast. Season's I mean, if the cairn, it's like the moment that the cairn is made, Season's there. Always. It was always like that. On PTR especially, and now on S1. Good times, man. I finally got one. What now? Huh? He's riled. He's riled tonight. You guys know what it is. It's the hair. It's the hair. It's out of control. So am I. Not yet, my friend.
Oh, wow, a promotion! Without the
Oh, so beautiful. Wisdom accumulates and develops.
Hey, you all right? Be more.
What kind of dream will we have today?
I like it. Feel good about that one. It's gonna run. It's gonna go for a while. All right, let's keep going. It's getting good, you guys. It's getting good, isn't it? It's getting real good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's do it.
Where are you, Carolina? I have an urgent matter that requires your assistance.
Is she out?
I've never seen her leave the manor since she became a Graveborn.
How could she even stay here? Hmm? Do you hear something? Sounds like footsteps.
Callan, where is Carolina? We have urgent business with her.
Oh man, his coloring is so cool. Look at that shading. Look at that shading. He looks awesome. Awesome. Ah, I love it. I love it. All right, let's keep going.
Outsiders. Threat. Carolina.
Oh man. Oh no. He talks weird too. All right, all right, all right. I hope it's good.
You must leave. Leave now.
Callan, it's me, Valka.
I was making him Irish, apparently. It is not Callahan. It's Callan. You know what it is I'm reading Salem's Lot right now, and there's Father Callahan. All right, Callan. Much shorter. I was laughing in the middle.
Eliminate threat.
New foes, new challenges.
Understood. I'll keep them quiet.
Present. Your command?
Let's go take it to him!
Carolina showed up.
A victory worth celebrating.
Apologies. Callan is now more machine than man. He's forgotten himself and can only follow simple instructions. I hope he didn't hurt you all.
Ah! More vocal lines from Carolina. Amazing. And he's a machine now. That's why he talks like that. Okay.
Let me introduce myself. I am Carolina, and this is my brother, Callan. You must be friends of Valka. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Carolina. I'm Danger. This is Hammy. And Sir Chippy. And our friend Valka.
Welcome, Magister. I'm truly sorry for what happened earlier. What can I help you with?
Well, that's a damn good question, actually. Do you know anything about time loops?
So, you need to enter White Ridge Temple.
Well, only if you don't know anything about time loops.
Something may have happened there. I have an ominous feeling that danger is near.
Oh, girl, you have no idea.
Did you discover something?
A miasma of madness and fear surrounds the place. For more than a month, this sense of dread has become stronger every day.
Tell me, Carolina, are you still denied access to the temple by the acolytes?
Well, I am a Graveborn, after all. It's already kind of them to occasionally allow me to visit the cemetery and pay respects to my parents. But you have to go to the temple. Perhaps it's best if we report this to the Central Temple Authority and wait for them to send someone.
But it'll be too late for those stuck in the time loop.
Carolina, we have to go. It's my duty.
Duty. All right, I understand. I can take you to the secret passage that leads to the temple, but I can't go in with you. My duty now is to stay and protect my brother.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I love that Carolina is awesome. That's so cool. I love it, I love it, I love it. She's a good GB. Of course she is. I love her voice too. She's even cuter when she has more things to say. This is great.
Protect Carolina. Do not leave. Do not let outsiders enter.
And I'm sorry, but now there's like robots? They added a robot. I guess we have robots in... Do we have anything? We do. There's some close things. There's Hayless. Isn't a robot, though. He just has a lot of robot parts, but he's not... Well, anyway, I guess that even that alone kind of fit. Yeah, well, this is neat. It's certainly out there, so why not? Carolina has a robot for a brother.
Okay.
All right. Sure.
Fear not, brother. I'll be back soon. Just wait for me here.
She's so cute. Fear not, brother.
Order accepted.
I am grateful, Carolina.
Ooh, CC. Oh, I don't have what? I don't have the resonance for it. Damn. All right then. Fine, be that way. I want to kill you anyway. Wait, what? Okay. Now what? Oh, okay. That's weird. It hadn't like checked that box yet. Or needed to go back to the start to do it. I couldn't do it from part way. Maybe.
Go down from this tomb. Follow the main passage, and you'll reach the interior of the temple.
The inscription here says, "Here lies Carolina Radinov, a maiden with a soul as pure as snow. May she forever sleep in divine light." Is this your grave?
It is. So you don't need to worry about disturbing the dead here. I'll allow it.
Awesome.
Thank you, Carolina.
The temple used to be my safe haven, my home. I don't want anything to happen to it. Lady Valka, you are a hero who fought alongside my grandfather. I implore you to protect this temple and all those who need defending.
I am no hero, but I vow to do all that I can.
May Jura bless you all.
A mechanical sound can be heard near the coffin. Then, the coffin moves to one side, and the entrance to a secret passage appears in front of everyone. The Journey dungeon music, the cave music, caves and dungeons. I love it. You know I love it. I talk about it every time. It makes me harken back to the days of Game Boy RPGs, which is when I grew up in the 90s, playing like Legend of Zelda, or it has even almost like a. It sounds like a few things. But I love it. I love it. It makes me think of like Pokemon going in the dungeon, you know, any kind of old school like 8-bit RPGs basically. I just love it.
A victory worth celebrating.
This Hypofiend kept muttering about the Hierophant and a ritual.
I fear that what transpired at the previous two temples may repeat itself here.
monster mentioned the Hierophant several times. Oh no! What if the Hierophant turned into a monster as well?
It's pointless to discuss the situation now. Let us go in and uncover what has transpired. Time is of the essence. Let us hurry. Lower your voice. It's as I feared. The temple here is also conducting a Hypogean ritual, just like the previous two.
These cultists have taken control of the temple. The Hierophant must be in danger.
I called it. I said cultists as soon as we saw that trailer. As soon as that trailer came out, I said it reminds me of the cultists from ReZero. That music and the purple stuff pouring on her, and then, well, I mean, you could tell when with all those guys bowing down and stuff. I suppose that was kind of obvious at that point. But yeah, it's definitely cultists. This is great.
I agree. Should we sneak in quietly, we can take them by surprise.
If we don't alert them, we'll have a chance at rescuing the acolytes.
Therefore, I suggest we enter quietly and evade any potential ambushes. It would be ideal to discover those orchestrating the ritual and neutralize them in one fell swoop. Let us proceed with caution.
Oh, figure out the secrets of the temple. Is that all? Oh, you have to use the bell, huh? That would be a bad time to use it, though, I think. Maybe not. With that guy there, though. Is he gonna come over here? You better not come over here. Okay, good. There, that's right. Let's go. Yes. Woo-hoo. The other one. I don't see it. It's gotta be like over here, right? Where am I? What the heck? Where's the other one? Oh, I see it. Okay. All right, good. Well,
The false goddess Dura has abandoned us. But the true God has sent a messenger. He has shown us the voice of the Great Will. Oh, Great Will, we offer everything to you.
bro looks like Palmer. What? Oh my god, yes! That mask keeps bugging out, man. I should have checked my mask first before the cinematic played. Y'all, that was so dope. Oh man, that was cool. Who is this guy? He's like some kind of like Hypogean king, or at least he fancies himself one. He just sat down on a throne with a scepter and a big palm. That hat, he's dressed like Palmer, who is one of the healers of the light bearers in AFK Arena. He was a big one for a long time, and he's still like a core healer for, you know, like when you need 3 or 5 teams, he comes in pretty quick. He's strong. But the costumes match with that. I just love it. It's so good. Oh man, that was cool. Let's do this fight.
New foes, new challenges. Forest wisdom. New foes, new challenges.
Understood. I'll keep them quiet.
There we go. Arden, of course, my boy.
Finally over! How did the Hierophant become like that?
To my knowledge, Hierophant Novik was an exemplary believer. In the years since he came to White Ridge, even as a Graveborn who seldom goes out, I have heard many speak highly of him. Though I have never interacted with him myself, Carolina has spoken of him often, praising him as a kind, devout, and trustworthy man who treats both the Graveborn and humans without distinction. Carolina held him in great respect. She will be deeply distressed to learn that I was unable to save him.
But why would someone as devout as him fall from grace? What's happening here?
I struggle to understand. The Hierophant was revered by both the temple and the community. He had no reason to betray the divine light. Faking being a good man for decades? That's incredibly difficult. It's hard for anyone to hide their true selves, let alone pretend to be someone completely different. Perhaps he was threatened.
Could it be the Great Will he spoke of? What in the world is that?
Yeah, what is the Great Will?
Even I have never heard of that in 2,000 years.
I've heard of it. I can't remember what it is. I'm trying to think. I've heard of that. The Great Will?
The evil rituals, the fall of the Hierophant, and the time loop in Cedar Town. These can't be mere coincidences.
I think it was in that slab that came the day before yesterday. There was like that slate, and it was talking about we like read one of the sacrificial rituals, and it mentioned the Great Will, I think.
They must all be connected to the Hypogean. I have witnessed their power and understand that they can pull everything into the abyss. have lost too many lives. Callahan placed his trust in us and sought our assistance. Yet we failed him and left him in that temple to confront death alone.
Oh, that's where Callahan came from. It was literally the acolyte here too. Crazy. Callahan's all over. See, I knew I got it somewhere.
You're right. We should have seen it coming. The Hierophant's absence and the altars for the evil rituals should have raised our suspicions about the trouble here. Our faith in the acolytes blinded us to the signs.
I apologize. My thoughts are rather disordered at the moment. I will uncover the one responsible for this and ensure they are punished.
So, where should we begin our investigation? Since the Hierophant is dead and the evil rituals are over, could the people caught in the time loop have returned to their normal lives? Hammy has a point! Let's head back to Cedar Town and the Hot Springs Inn!
Let us divide our efforts for efficiency. I will make my way to the Frozen Paw, while you proceed to Cedar Town. Regardless of the outcome, let us agree to reconvene at the dance venue in Cedar Town afterward. Does that suit everyone?
All right, it's settled then!
Well, guys, that's our show. I gotta bounce. I gotta run to do some things. I can't do the big long sign off like I usually would. I love everybody hanging out and doing that with us. That was a really good time. There's a lot to unpack here, so we will have to do that soon. We'll go back. I have it recorded, so we'll go back and I'll play the video and we can discuss it and watch it again in greater detail and such. That was really awesome. Nice to see you, genealogist. I'm sorry I didn't prep you guys for this. I probably should have told you a bit ago. Actually, it occurs to me you guys didn't know. But yeah, I gotta bounce. I didn't want it to be like Danger's gotta go, but I have to go. I heart you all, and it's a quick sign off tonight, but that was awesome. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. As the lore guy, I am very pleased by what I saw today, that's what I've been saying, is I bet I will be pleased with what they do, but they gotta do it. It just took so long. That was the only real gripe I've had so far in season 3, is I was just so bored by day 8. But this was a really awesome one, and I'm so happy. I'm so relieved and happy to see the direction that they're going in so far. I mean, you know, let's not give them too much rope, but they can have some more from me. That was great. So good night, everybody. I heart you all, and I will see you tomorrow. We'll be back. I don't know what time. Join the DangerGreyDisco if you haven't already, and that way you get to find out when I'm gonna go live, and also cool links I post, like, you know, to the lore video that we made over the weekend, which is all the background that you need to go into season 3, and from the beginning tells you all the story things you might not know. So with that being said, Analytica forever. Stay safe, Esperians. Hi, Zoth. Nice to see you. Bye, Zoth. Bye, Bell. Or not Zoth. Zaxxus. I mean Zaxxus. I love you too, Zoth, but I meant Zaxxus. Hi, Zaxxus. Nice to see you. Good night, everybody. Nice to see you, Zax. Catch you next time, buddy. Bye. And Gene, it was nice to see you, buddy. I'll see you soon. Bye, Alistair.